Hello everyone, I'm Irene Yoga and I'm inviting you to practice with me hip opener Vinyasa flow, about 30 minutes practice. This is for those who they have a personal teacher or intermediate or advanced level, so you understand the breathing, understand to modify it and challenge or maybe softening the practice. Let's now start the flow today by taking any sitting comfortable position in the space of the mat. You can place and elevate your sit bones if you want. Close your eyes. And taking a few more moments to deepen in the breathing in and out through the nose. Relax the shoulders. Relax the jaw. And start to follow the breathing in and out. Start to connect with the breathing. And follow the breath from the top of the nose inside of the body all the way down deep into the hips. And gentle, start to move the head side to side or relax the head to one side. I'll leave my head to the right and gentle move the head to the other side. Relax the shoulders. You can stay with the eyes closed. Move the head back into the center. Now look up to the ceiling. Open the front of your throat and bring the chin into the chest and stretch a nice stretch on the back of the neck. When you're ready, you can remove any blocks, any cushions away from your hip bones and come freely into the space of easy crossing, lotus, or maybe extend the legs forward. We'll take in a few more movement into the shoulders. Bring the shoulders into the ears and release the shoulders down. Inhale, bring the shoulders into the ears and release the shoulders down. Place your palms behind and start to switch the legs on the other side if you feel any tension. And start to move the left shoulder to the right knee and roll all the way to the other knee, leaving the right shoulders to the left knee. Pause and coming back to the center. We'll switch sides, taking this time the left shoulders to the right knee and follow all the way to the other side with a little bit of stop between. Start to open up the back body, moving tiny bit to the other side. Doesn't matter how deep you can get. We're not pushing any pressure into the knee, into the hips. Just simply notice a little bit of stretch on the back. Follow the breathing in and out. We'll prepare the twist. This time I'm taking the right fingertips into the front of the mat, left fingertips behind. Push the fingers into the mat like you scoop the fingers, look back, and switch sides to the other side. Take the other hand forward and gentle start to lengthen in the crown of the head, look back. Bring the body back into the center. Lift the knees up and move your body into first tabletop position. From the tabletop position, simply start to move your hip bones back. Briefly, we're moving into child pose, any variation, but for this practice, I choose to elevate my elbows. Or if you feel all right, you can take a block and take your elbows down into the mat. Spread the fingers and move your block over the head. Start to separate the shoulder blades into the back and focus back into your breathing. Draw a tiny bit the navel in and feel your hip bones opening up. The knees will be wider, allowing the hip bones to go even deeper. You can release and come back, replace the block away if you practice with any props. Coming on the knees, separate the knees, let's say the knees under the hips, tuck in the toes. Feel yourself comfortable, paddle something underneath of the knees, roll the shoulders back, flip the palms facing forward, open the heart, maintain the shoulders up. Place your hands over the head, look up, bring the hands into the prayer position and maybe start to create like an A shape. So really preparing the wrist, shaking the hands like you have water on your hands. And place your palms back down. And when you're ready, straight away moving into first down dog. Bicycle the legs, move your body side to side. And start to warm up the hips. Lift your heels up, look between your hands, bend the knees and placing back the heels down. relaxing back into down dog. Lift your heels up, look between your hands, bend the knees, and stretch the legs and placing back. Simply warm up the hips and the body and the lower body. One more time, bend the knees, look between your hands, heels up, send the hip bones up and setting back into down dog. Inhale through the nose and gentle exhale. Be welcome to encourage the Ujjayi breath. If you feel alright, you can start to come on the fingertips each side. Lift the heels of your palms. You can bring both hands if it's available for you. So we'll lift the heels of the palms up, coming on the fingertips and really stretching into down dog on the fingers. Place your palms back down, lift your heels up. And taking many steps you like, nice and easy. Maintain the palms in connection with the mat and allow the legs to gentle tiptoes all the way between the hands. When you reach forward, lengthening the crown of the head, bend down with the knees, softening the back of the knees and releasing down. Roll your body all the way up. Take a moment, notice maybe rocking back and forwards a few times. Take your hands over the head, look up, create a mini back bend and exhale, bring the hands prayer position and dive straight away down into the mat. Lengthening the crown of the head, step the right leg back, take the left leg back, moving into plank, moving gentle back and forth to, when you're ready, place the toes down, modify chaturanga, the knee down, releasing down. Open the chest and stay here. Release your toes, separate the toes on the edge of the mat, moving into Sphinx pose first. Pushing in your elbows, separate the shoulder blades. Maybe shuffle side to side. Relax the neck. Release the forehead down. Sparkle the fingers next, place your elbows on top of the wrist, lift the heels of your palms up, create 90 degrees between your elbows and lift your chest up like a spider. If you can lift even the knees up, relaxing the toes but knees up, activating the legs and release the head down. Place the palms next to the chest, tuck in the toes, look forward, lift briefly into your tabletop position. Take inhale and now drop the chest, look up, few cow stretch to relax in the spine. Inhale, look up and exhale, round the spine. Round the spine, look between the arms, looking down on the knees, and when you're ready, come back into neutral spot. Spread the fingers, rounding one more time. Move your body forward. Lift the knees up. You can come on your toes. If this movement is too hard for you, just simply place and tuck in the toes. Otherwise, warm up deeply the ankles. Lift up, look on the knees and coming back. We'll do one more time. This time we'll hold. So round the spine, lift the knees up, lift up, toes down into the mat, holding here. And placing and flipping back into your down dog. It's very intense for the ankles, so you can modify this posture. Again, moving, bicycle your legs, tiptoes the legs all the way between your hands, coming all the way forward, lengthening up and exhale. Take a nice forward fold. Roll your body all the way up. Extend the hands all the way up, look up, create a back bend and dive the hands in the prayer position, open into mountain pose into the front of the mat. Or Tandasana pose. And take the sole of the foot, hips apart. You can close your eyes. You can deepen the breathing into Ujjayi breath. Leave the chin parallel, trail the navel in, bandha engage. Allow the big toes to touch, little tiny heels distance apart. Bend the knees, come in Utkatasana Ashtanga style and release the hands down, stretching the legs. Inhale, lengthening up. And exhale, step one leg. At back, the right leg is back, left leg is forward, extend the arms up in the sky, exhale, place your hands down, send the back leg into plank and exhale into nice Vinyasa, lift up the chest and come back into down dog. Take inhale, take the right leg nice and high, open the hip, exhale, look forward, take the right leg between your hands, place the back leg down and extend the arms into the sky, look up and release the hands down. Lift the back leg up, step forward and exhale, dive forward. Lengthening up, move the palms up, one breath of movement, and gentle take back into Tandasana. Inhale, bend the knees, coming all in Utkatasana. Release the hands down, extend the legs. Look forward, steady stamp the left leg back, extend the hands all the way up. Exhale, place your hands down, coming back into your plank, and exhale into Vinyasa, opening to upper dog, and exhale, down dog. Left leg up, bend the legs, bend the knee to the chest, step between your hands, right knee down, and extend the hands up in the sky, Anjaneyasana. Place your hands down, lift the back knee up, and step forward. Exhale, fall forward, round your body all the way up. Take a moment to rearrange your body into the space of the mat, into Tandasana mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bend the knees. Come back into chair pose, but this time take a twist, taking the left elbows on top to the right knee. Push the hands in prayer position, shoulders back, head back. Inhale. Exhale, look down, release. Now start to re-extend the legs, arms up. Inhale, back bend, bend the knees, place the hands prayer position, move to the other side, right elbows, hook outside. It's not very deep twist yet, it's just enough to warm up the back body. Extend the hands up in the sky, place the hands in the chest and dive forward. Move your legs back, you can briefly take a crow pose, not so long, just enough to activate the core. Draw the navel in, round the spine, big toes touch. If you have in your practice jump back, but for this practice I will simply step back and exhale, body down. Open the chest, inhale and exhale, come back into down dog. Look in direction of the knees, draw the navel in, shoulders away from the ears, and gentle softening the back of the knees. Take the right leg nice and high, bend this leg, stack the hip, look forward, bend the knee and stepping between the hands. We're coming gentle into the high lunge, so we start to create 90 degrees into the front leg. Place your hands on your hips to really stabilizing your hips. Place the hands prayer position, otherwise extend the hands up in the sky, looking in direction of your fingers. Take inhale. Exhale, we'll take the hands down into the mat and lift the left hand down and extend the right arms up. Pull the front hip back, the right hip back, back leg nice and strong. Look down, release your hands down. Moving gentle back and forth, a little bit back and forth to open this hip, to warm up the hip. Place the back knee down, release the back toes. The right leg can go outside of the mat. And generally you can twist the body to the right side. Now be able to find the toe on the back. And you may lift the front heel up. Any variation be welcome as long as you feel deeper into the hip. So the core is engaged, we not just simply dump the body into this pose. Release the hands down. Lift the back knee up and step back into your plank. Prepare to inhale. Prepare to exhale, stay in plank again, inhale and exhale, drop down. Spend long time if you want in any postures. If you want, you can pose it. Briefly draw your hip bones back into your child pose. Or if you want child pose, or if you want to stay more active, you can remain into down dog position. So your choice, you can have your child pose, or maybe you can reset your body into your down dog. And moving gentle to the other side, take the other leg, the left leg nice and high, split the dog, exhale, bring the knee to the heart center, step in between your hands. Maybe you shuffle side to side, place your hands on your hips to really rearrange and stabilize the hips, palms at center or palms over the head. Look up to the sky. Back leg can be straight or a little bit bent to protect the lower back. Place your hands down, lift the right fingertips down and extend the left arms up. Squaring the hips, look up, inhale. Exhale. Look down. Walk the left leg tiny little bit away outside of the mat, rocking back and forth a few times. Prepare to place the back knee down. You remain here. If you feel alright, you can bend the back leg and you might be able with the left arms to find the back of the leg. So the right arms will find the left leg. You can might lift the front heel up to deepen this stretch. Look down into the mat, release, and take both hands down and lift the back knee up. Place the back leg on the back of the mat. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, upper dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Settle into down dog. Take inhale. Take exhale. Lift the right leg nice and high. Split the dog. Look up. Bring the right knee to the chest. Step between your hands. This time place the back leg down, back heel down, almost parallel with the edge of the back of your mat. Then place your hands on your hips. Take your time to rearrange this pose. Sometimes rushing, we miss the alignment. We're moving into position of the legs into warrior two, and when you're ready, you're extending fully expression warrior two position. Flipping into reverse warrior, look up, inhale. Exhale. Take your time to leave your fingertips scooping like just the fingertips down next to the right ankles and extend the top arms up. Look up, inhale. Back leg strong, look down. Release both hands. Gentle stretch the front leg briefly and walk your hands to the long edge of your mat into Prasarita legs. So from here you can gently start to move side to side. Notice how you feel into your hips. Rearrange the legs if you want, sort of the hips apart. Coming all the way, place your hands on your hips and extend the hands into the T-shape. Draw navel in, inhale, extend the arms in pyramid pose and release your hands all the way down into the mat. You can start to moving Prasarita A. Place your palms a little bit back, shoulders away, elbows on top of the wrists. Move tiny bit forward and remain here for a couple of breathing. Allow the time for the hamstrings to open on the back. Lengthening the crown of the head and coming all the way nice halfway. Now pigeon the toes and now start to roll your body into back in the house or Skandasana to the right leg. Extend the hands forward, remain here, or maybe start to bind the fingertips on the back. Remember to flex the sole of the foot on the extending leg and the fingers, they are out to the ceiling. Moving up, nice and careful, move to the other side in Skandasana to the left leg. Flex the sole of the foot to the right side, toes facing up the ceiling. You can remain in the position, otherwise simply find your fingers and grabbing the left knee. Release the hands. Moving side to side, relaxing any tension. Move your hip bones up. Inhale, coming all the way to the left leg. Lift the right heel up. Inhale. And exhale, switch back into your plank and exhale your body down. Inhale, upper dog or cobra, arms straight in upper dog, and exhale, go back into your down dog. Take the other leg, the left leg nice and high, into the sky. Inhale. Look between your hands, step between your hands, and prepare the position of legs of warrior two. I like to take time here to find exactly nice, the deeper alignment, or maybe softening if you modify your practice. And extend the left arms forward, right arms back. Take inhale. Switch the left hand up into reverse warrior. Open the rib cage, breathing in. Breathing out. Take this time the left fingertips in front of the left leg. Scoop your fingers, so the arms and fingers, and create a nice contact of the right arm. Side ankle pose. Inhale. Look down, release your hands down. Stretch briefly the front leg. And walk again the hands along to the long edge of your mat. We'll coming back, visit again this pose of Prasarita. And releasing here the head down. Again, you can use a block. You pull the shoulders away. You can still be longer into the practice. Remember the hip bones going forward, not back. You can remain here, otherwise if you have tripod headstand nice and stable, you can start to gently lift the legs up. If you lift the legs up, Really tidy up by lift the toes up. Leave your big toes to touch. You can hold here a couple of breaths. When you want to release the pose, flex the sole of the foot and much control, leave your legs straight. Straight as much as you can. You might land outside of the mat, but that's okay. And release your legs down. And gentle start to move the head up. Look up, inhale. Walk your hands a little bit forward to release, coming back into the mat if you land outside. Inhale. And if you want, open the legs a little bit wider this time and place your elbows down. So almost the edge of the mat with the legs. If you can't do this, you can still be higher. Lift your hands up. This time, look to the right leg. Place the back leg down. Inhale. And then let's stay here. So the right leg is forward, but the knee this time is a little bit back. So the front leg is a little bit forward. You can use the block if you have in your practice and you feel much comfortable. Start to open the hips. So you can stay here a little bit longer if you want. You can pause the video and stay a little bit longer here. But observing how I'm starting to shuffle my front leg forward. So I'm stay here. So please remain very careful on this pose. This is, we'll go to splits. You can gently extend the front leg, release the head down. Any variation in practice, never forcing, never pushing. Respect your body. Just in case you feel alright, you start to extend the front leg and gentle releasing into the pose. A little bit deeper variation by flexing the sole of the foot to the right leg and lift again on the toes on the back and place your hands on the left hip and draw the left hip down. So try to avoid to moving to the right side. You can self-adjust yourself here by placing the left fingertips on the left hips and pushing down into the mat to really create more stretch. Open up, any variation. Take inhale. When you're ready, start to lift your body up in the position of the high lunge. Lift the back knee up and rolling back into wide-legged forward fold. Relax the head, moving side to side. We'll prepare the same variation to the other side. So preparing to roll to the left leg this time. And place the back leg down, relax the toes, use the block or don't use the block. Take a moment to open the hips. Usually, let's say you can stay here even 1 or 2 minutes in this pose to allow the psoas to open up. Lift your chest, lift your body up, draw the navel in. So we need in splits to have the bandha activate. You might don't need the block. If you don't need the block, don't need it. Placing away, start to extend the front leg, create a more stretch into hamstring. If you want, start to move a little bit forward and start to take your time. Please do not rush to get into the splits on the other side. Again, this time we'll place the hands on the right hip and draw the right hip down into the mat. So we try to avoid rolling back. We want to pushing and really feel the contact here onto the back leg into the mat. So rolling back like a front leg is going into the socket on the hips and the back leg is going forward. This is a beautiful activation of the pose. Core is engaged, look up. Any variation you practice, hands can stay into the mat. Maybe pointing the toes, maybe flexing, depending how you practice this pose. When you're ready, you roll to the center, open the legs in Upavista Konasana. Maybe shuffle side to side, relaxing any tension. Move a little bit closer the legs, extend the legs, but open tiny little bit and bring your toes inwards, knees inwards, open and close. Very strange, this feeling is good for the hips if you do so. And this time we're ready to moving straight away into any variation you practice of Upavista Konasana with the block, the head on the block, the elbows down into the mat, the hook in the big toes, the whatever feels good for you. Important to maintain activation into the legs by dorsiflex the sole of the foot. Or if you want Ashtanga style, you simply finding outside of the sole of the foot, relax the shoulders down into the mat. With care, move your body all the way up. Place the hands underneath of the knees and extend your legs forward, moving gentle again, side to side. Cross the right leg on top, bend the left leg on the back. We're moving into some twist. Ensure the sole of the foot on the right side is down into the mat. You can give a hug on the front leg. You can really get to switch. If you have a little bit more deeper variation by finding the front knee, please do. Or maybe simply extending the arms. We'll start to twist. Relaxing the neck. Draw the belly in to facilitate this twist. Each time you exhale, you can draw a little bit back. We reset. Extend the legs, moving side to side. And twist to the other side. So this time, left leg on top to the right. Move the leg back and take your time to rearrange. To lengthening the crown of the head, give a nice knee hug and move to the other side. So we'll twist in the direction of the top leg. If you want to find the knee, find the knee, otherwise extend the arms. Take a few more breathing in. Come into the center. Release this pose. Place the palms again under the shoulders. Few cow stretch to relax any remaining tension into the spine. And moving into a variation of camel pose. I place a block between my thighs, attacking my toes. Place the hands on the back. Imagine you have your hands into the hinge on the pocket, so the fingers facing down. Open, push your pelvis forward, open the chest, and please remain here. If you want a bit more, you might extend your arms and you might find your heels. But the idea is to send your hip bones forward. That's all. Open the front body, open the top of your legs. Squeeze the blocks, release, come back. Place the block away. Release the hip bones back. And reset into your child pose. Maybe shuffle your body side to side. Walk your hands to the right side. Stretch one side of the body. Walk your hands all the way to the other side to stretch the other side of your body. Lift one more time the hip bones up into your down dog, looking on your knees. Spread the fingers. Be nice and solid here in the pose. When you're ready, gentle place the knee one by one down. Release the bum and extend your legs forward. Roll your body all the way down. Bring the knees into the chest and rolling side to side. Massaging the back. Extending the legs. Prepare for the final pose of shavasana. For this video, I won't stay long, but I will recommend you to stay here about at least 5 minutes. I just briefly take the shavasana. You can stop the video and stay a little bit longer in this practice here. Relaxing completely your body and start to relax from your sole of your foot to the crown of the head. Relax your shoulders into the mat. Relax your elbows and your wrist. Gentle. When you're set, you can stay a little bit longer. But when you're ready to move out from the pose, you gentle move your head left and right. I will move on from the pose. Again, bend the knees. Move the body to one side. And when you have the 5 or 10 minutes in this pose, you can simply cross your ankles, coming back into the position, bring the palms, and think